fool me. It's another Pokemon Ranger. Here's a question. If the Pokemon Ranger sprite in the overworld is green clothing, why does it change to red?
Because
It's
they're
that
reusing sprites.
it's that kind of
dinosaur.
paint where depending on what angle you see it from, it changes colors.
Oh god, is it blue and black or white and gold?
Yeah, see that.
Oh god, please don't bring up those stupid
Yanny
tricks.
and Laurel.
The only reason why that got famous is because how they shot that photo.
2018 called. They want their meme back.
What, you're talking about Uganda Knuckles?
It's from the 2019
Yep.
meme.
No, 2018.
This is a lot better meme than Yanny and Laurel. Or what color is the dress?
And thank you, Devil RMS, for evolving Uganda Knuckles into from Ebola to Corona!
No, Ebola.
But-
Uganda Knuckles has always been connected
Yes,
with...
but then Devil Artemis upgraded the meme and he said, I've evolved into Corona! Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I don't have it, so I'm fine. For now.
Yet. Mr. I'm in... That's a wrong move to play. Mr. I'm in New York. So glad I'm in a desert where the population's less than 2 million. Don't both your states have like over 5 to 10 million?
I'll put it to you this way. One of the girls I worked with decided to take a look at how large the population is for Connecticut, where she comes from. It was smaller than the actual number of cases of corona in New York City.
That's funny. Ah!
And by the way, what are you talking about? Castform has a ton of pretty good moves.
I said it's useless.
It's
Especially
not useless.
in competitive play it is.
Are you in competitive play right now?
I can dream.
No. No, you're not. I mean, yeah, it's a lot worse in Generation 3, but it's still not useless.
Alright, this is a double battle. I'm a small ninja. I'm gonna punk you out, dude. And then Generation 4 started the double wild battles. Or am I just remembering wrong? Oh, I'm almost out of PowerPoints. No. You put that double team away. Stupid game. 4 more levels, and then my trap becomes useful. I like confusion, but at the same time I like psychic better. So, guys, should I know about any other cheating in the game? Besides the belly drumming Linu?
I mean,
Oh, there's a
Are
ton
we
of
just-
it.
are we just gonna ignore the famous case of Lance and his Dragonite?
Yeah, where's that meme?
Except that one's a... Yeah, that's cheating too, but... That's more cheating than Gary. It's like, you're not supposed to learn Outrage until this level. No, that's not the meme. His Dragonite's no Hyper Beam, and Dragonite can't learn Hyper Beam.
That ain't the only thing it does with Hyper Beam.
You mean it cheats even further?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
it does.
How does
So
it cheat?
just in the original generation, if Hyper Beam kills your Pokemon, it doesn't need to recharge.
What?
Yeah, I know, which means he can literally sweep your Pokemon if he can one-hit kill them.
I don't remember this, but then again, I always killed Lance before he could kill me.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't one-shot you or you're gonna catch another one the next turn, because he loves to spam it.
Spam. I'm now out of surf. Yay. Swampert, my dude.
Yeah, it learns Hyper Beam.
Hey,
Can learn Hyper Beam.
the slave learned something new. That might have been a mistake, but I doubt it.
Yeah, Chris, I can learn Hyper Beam. Or Justin, whoever said that.
And I
Yeah,
thought the
Justin.
special stat was bad.
Oh god.
And by the way, if you want to know how broken Gen 1 is, I could be here for eons explaining all the broken stuff. But I'm going to just say one thing which is more broken than any other thing in Gen 1, and if you teach your Pokemon this, oh my god, I'm sorry. It's Rage.
Right!
Yeah.
Rage is flute.
I don't even remember, just like Rage Generation 1. Let's see.
How do you figure that Rage is worse? Unless it combines with the
Rage is
special
broken
stat.
on like 10 different levels. You think Focus Energy is bad, where it cuts your critical hit ratio?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Okay, so I found a list of bugs in Pokemon. It's got to be here somewhere. Let's see. Of course, I can't search it.
Bye-bye, Tropicus.
Drop a yes, no cuss.
So I'll read this whole thing, okay? It's not too much of a read, and it's pretty interesting, and I'm sure I'll get to Rage somewhere along this, okay? Let's see. Leech Seed and Toxic went off the same damage calculator when they were stacked, making Leech Seed drain double the damage Toxic dealt, and Toxic deal double the damage Leech Seed drained every time you reach the end of a turn. Toxic turned into a normal poison if you switched out while using the effects of it. Critical hits were based off speed, making fast sweepers do insane amounts of crits.
That toxic one might explain why sometimes I had a hard time in Stadium.
Insta-kill moves were also based off speed, making most of them totally useless because they were on slower dudes. Due to a glitch, Focus Energy cuts your critical hit rate by 75% instead
Damn
of
it.
doubling it like it's supposed to.
I just wasted all of my... not all of them. I wasted a bunch of super potions.
Critical hits would ignore stat ups from both parties rather than just the target. 3 sword dances would do more damage than a critical, resulting in hilarious luck sacking scenarios. Using the agility would completely negate the speed loss from paralysis. As in, paralysis cuts your speed in half, and agility just gives you back your regular speed stat and then doubles it. The same thing goes for sword dance. If you were frozen, you never thaw unless somebody uses a fire move.
That
against
I
you.
remember, especially in Stadium. It's like, why is it not staying... Why is it not unfreezing? Teammate
Oh,
sends
just
out...
wait.
Teammate sends out Charizard. That's retarded!
Oh wait, it gets better. Because it says, unless someone used a fire move against you. Or, haze would thaw out the enemy in addition to its intended effect. What?
What?
How did haze
What?
unthaw Pokemon? You could use counter on one-hit KO moves to insta-kill your enemies.
What?
You could also use counters on a move that hit you. You could also use counter on a move that hit your substitute. Combine the previous counter hilarity with the fact that it only works on normal and fighting attacks.
Oh good lord, I need some of these, but not all of them.
You had to save every time you wanted to switch boxes.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Every attack in the game, except for Swift, had at least a 1 in 256 chance of missing. Warp, Bind, Fire Spin, and Clamp prevented the opponent from doing anything for 2 to 5 moves. Also, if you switched out while you were holding the enemy, they'd still be considered trapped during the switching turn. Whirlwind and Roar didn't do anything in Versus. If your enemy stat ups, you're fucked. It literally says that. If you kill somebody with Hyper Beam, you didn't have to recharge. Lance. You know how Rest restores status? You know how Burn lowers attack and Paralysis lowers speed? Well, if you use Rest, you get rid of the status. Yeah, but your stats still stay lowered until you switch. There's a point where you just give up asking about these things. So yeah, if you use Rest, you get rid of the status effect, but your stats are still lowered. Ghosts are immune to Struggle because the latter is a normal type instead of typeless.
That makes sense.
So stupid. If you are hit with the super effective move, the message that displays only reflects whether or not the move was super effective against the enemy's second type. Yeah.
That's a bit out there.
If you stat up too high, your stat would roll over into hilariously low numbers.
Yeah, that I also remember. It's like why the hell did my attack just go?
You hit and do nothing.
Holy shit, I didn't know they had a wrap error in there.
Yeah.
Waking up from sleep takes an entire turn all its own. Hope you like being put back to sleep because you just announced to your enemy to do just that.
Didn't they fix that in Gen 2?
They fixed all of these in Gen 2.
Yeah.
Actually, most of these got fixed by Yellow, but still.
You get the boring.
Although Yellow introduced some other ones.
Too bad it didn't fix the problem in Stadium.
Substitutes don't protect you from status. If somebody kills a sub with Hyper Beam, they don't have to recharge. If somebody kills a sub with Explosion or Self-Destructs, they don't die from using it!
What the fuck?
Most broken game ever.
Wait. So
if you have a substitute and I use Explosion and kill your substitute, I don't die.
What the fuck? Shouldn't that be the other way around? If the substitute uses Explosion? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If you use the move Substitute when you have exactly 25% HP left, you'll kill yourself. Oh, here it is. It even says, okay, get ready. Rage. Oh god, rage. That's literally how it starts. Damage from rage increases a level at a time every time you take a hit. However, as soon as rage connects, the user will stop obeying and be unable to use any other move or switch out until it dies.
Okay.
Not just that, but it never loses any PP in rage other than the initial 1.
See,
on top of that, if rage ever misses, its accuracy becomes 1 out of 256.
okay, now you mentioned that it keeps attacking. I do remember that in Stadium. It's like, why can't I do anything else?
That is, and I think they might have another thing, but Mimic randomly mimics an enemy move. You can use this to have duplicate moves on your moveset. Disable randomly disables any enemy
Oh
move.
shit!
It-
I pressed the
Die.
wrong button.
Let's
You'll
see.
never beat me. Voltorb uses self-destruct. How did I lose?
I pressed the wrong
I can't believe I
button.
lost. So let's see. Disable randomly disables an enemy move. It also builds the rage counter. The most broken move ever. Even other moves affect how broken it is.
You're giving me some ideas on how to do my stadium let's play.
If you can use Bide and the enemy uses the non-attacking move, it counts as if they used whatever they hit you with the last turn for Bide damage when you counter. This means you can't always avoid getting countered by Bide. Blizzard has a 90% accuracy. Even if this is intentional, it's still fucking retarded. When a Pokemon's HP is 255 or 511 below its max HP, recovery moves will fail. Don't ask, just don't.
And then they dropped Blizzard, Fire Blast, and Thunder to 70% accuracy.
I didn't know that. So when your Pokemon's HP is 255 or 511 below its max hit points, recovery moves fail.
What?
That's what it says. And then it says, don't ask, just don't. So in other words, if you hit me and do 255 damage, and I use recovery, it'll say, my Pokemon used recovery. Recovery failed.
That hurts my
What?
soul, just hearing that.
Multi-hit moves use the same number for damage. If one hit criticals, they all will. Thanks, Professor Oak. You take advantage of that. Oh, and then it says, alright, get this. Say if you use fly or dig, and you go up high or dig underground, but on the turn you're supposed to attack, you fully paralyze or hit yourself due to confusion. You stay in high underground mode until you switch out or use that move again. As in, the enemy will never be able to hit you again unless they use Swift or let them hit you.
What the fuck?
Click here to subscribe or click here for more content.